So here with ESPN NBA senior writers Brian Windhorst, Zach Lowe, and Anscape senior writer Mark Spears. And Brian, we were talking in the newsroom about this podcast that Patrick Beverley released here. What was it that stood out to you?
Well, he said that he's our starter. And I don't know if he's speaking for Darvin Ham or if he's speaking for himself. Darvin Ham made it pretty clear in the last week to 10 days he wants Anthony Davis to be the starting center, or at least play a lot of minutes at center. And he wants Russell Westbrook to be in the second unit. He sort of used the preseason to move to that situation. So here we have a really interesting test. Will he stick with the concept of putting Westbrook coming off the bench? How much will he play Anthony Davis at center? He started 6 different lineups in the preseason. Frankly, I have no idea who's going to start against the Warriors tonight. But this is going to be a very challenging situation. They have Warriors tonight, Clippers on Thursday. Hardly an easy start. Westbrook did go through shoot-around today, and he is probable with that hamstring injury.
Interesting.
Look, you just can't play Russ, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and a center, right? So you have to make a choice. If you're going to start Anthony Davis at center, then sure, start Russ. I don't really think the Russ, LeBron, AD fit works regardless, but you can't do Russ and a center. Do you want to throw Anthony Davis right against opposing centers? And everyone says, well, there are no big low-post centers anymore. Who cares? There are a lot of big, burly centers in the Western Conference beyond the guys everybody talks about. DeAndre Ayton, Yusuf Nurkic, like Jonas Valanciunas. These guys are no fun to box out night after night after night. So this is just a cold, stark choice, man. Look, a year ago right now, the Warriors and the Lakers opened against each other. It was in Los Angeles last year. And the result of that game was a harbinger of everything that came after for both teams. Russ was bad, the fit was bad, the Lakers lost, and Curry was awesome. So I'm actually interested to see how everything looks tonight.
Interesting. Big Perk is now ready to enter the conversation, so I want to bring him in. I know you have some thoughts on Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook, Kendrick.
I do. And when you think about the Lakers overall, right, the word uncertainty comes to mind. I mean, in this organization, they have more uncertainty, and the uncertainty is thicker than old grits, 3 days old, sitting on the stove. That's how thick it is for us with the Lakers. And both, okay? Here's the thing. When you think about the whole Russell Westbrook thing, this thing has been lingering on since Frank Vogel was there. Now you have Darvin Ham. Now, is he going to come in? You have Patrick Beverley saying this on his podcast. You have Darvin Ham trying to experiment and get on the same page with Russ. That situation is a disaster in itself for us, Russ, with the Lakers. Now, getting to Anthony Davis, my MVP pick, which we'll get into this later into the show. He has been talking a lot of noise. He has been working hard in the offseason. He has been waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting it in. The thing with Anthony Davis is I need him to be consistent. Consistent not just on the floor, but consistent in the weight room, making sure that he get his lifts in every day. Consistent on his diet. Consistent on getting his rest. Those are the things that Anthony Davis, as a professional and now as a veteran, playing, having a lot of years under his belt, that is what is going to take AD over the top. And if AD is able to do those things and Darvin Ham is willing to put him in position to be successful, Anthony Davis is going to be great. And if he's going to be great, that means the Lakers are going to be great.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.